Hey everybody, this is going to be a video about my 400 watt HPS or high pressure sodium floodlight. I've had this floodlight now for about 8 or 9 months. Purchased it back when I got a lot of my other lights when I first got this property from all the other lighting videos that I've made, and I just have never gotten to hooking this one up, which is kind of interesting because this is the most powerful HID that I actually have. Everything else is like 100 watt bucket lights or 175 mercury vapors and smaller, 50 watt HPS wall packs and so forth. So, but interesting thing about this light is the reflector that's on it. Usually I only see reflectors like this on grow lights that you would buy for growing vegetables or whatever you want to grow. I don't really like this ribbed design for an actual flood because every time light reflects, and you got to remember each one of these little bowls or pits or whatever are a reflection. So every time light reflects, it actually lowers the light output. So a reflector does almost double the light output of the actual bulb. So if the bulb says it puts out, say, 48,000 lumens, mean lumens, or 55,000 initial, then you can nearly double it with a reflector. However, with these, I'm not exactly sure it would be like that. But interesting thing about this is I'm guessing because they get so hot, they actually have a little insulating pad here between the bulb, reflector, and the ballast. And this light fixture can actually run off of 120, 277, 240, and I believe 208. And I like how everything is labeled. You can see the 240 here, the 277, the 208 down there on the bottom, on the purple. Right now I have it wired for 120. I don't have anything on my property that's 240 or 270 volt. I probably should do that, to be honest, for some of the mercury vapor lights, because having 3 of them on 120 volts is a lot of amps. But anyway, so here's the ballast. Pretty big ballast compared to other HPS that I have. Let me show you the bulb real quick. I can take it out of this thing. So here's the bulb compared to a 175 mercury vapor, just to give you a comparison. Mercury vapor bulbs are huge, and the Mogul 150 HPS are even bigger than this, but this thing has a long tube on the inside. So let me put it all back together real quick and hook all this up, and we'll see what it looks like. Get this foam pad back to where it used to be. Okay. And if you're wondering, this light fixture is a Hubble. It was made in 2009. I bought it on eBay for like 80 bucks, I believe. Came in the original box. Unfortunately, the person didn't pack it properly when he shipped it in his box, so it just jolted around and it broke that bracket off. I might have to JB weld that or figure out how to get that bracket back on, because if I ever do use this outside, it doesn't seal properly. So it does snap and seal tight, but if you do lift up on this end, it starts to pull up. I don't know if you can see that. So let me put the phone down real quick. It's gonna go black for a second so I can get this fixture outside. Just bear with me. Okie doke. So here it is outside. I do still have my mercury vapors on over there, so I probably will go flip them off real quick. Let me go flip the breaker. And yes, they are wired to the shop lights. Unfortunately, it's just the way the previous owner wired this barn. There goes my, let me turn my flashlight on here. If I can get my flashlight going. Huh. Come on now, turn on. Okay, well, I can't seem to get the flashlight. I think it's because my battery is low. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back in here and turn the breaker back on. Just give me a second here. This phone, I swear, the battery dies too fast on this S22. I'm not really happy with it. So that'll probably work if I plug it in first and then turn all the lights off. How about we do that? Okay, the light is on. Sorry about that. This thing hums really loud compared to my other fixtures. This is the first time I've actually had it on. Not even at half brightness, and it's already doing a good job lighting that up down there. Let me adjust my phone to what it kind of looks like. There we go. Hope you guys can hear that humming from the ballast. Getting pretty bright. It's even shining all the way up there on the trees. You can see my horse walking over there inside the fence. I'd say it's pretty nearly there. Just imagine if this thing was like up on a building. How bright that would be. Man, that's intense. Kind of debating, should I turn off that 100 bucket light and that 175 mercury vapor and just mount the floodlight on that tree instead. That'll probably light up that whole riding ring a lot better than those two lights separately. And to be honest, the 175 mercury vapor and the 100 HPS, that's about 300 watts. So it's only about 100 watts more for so much more light. We'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it right now. Don't really need that many more lights on the property. I mean, I got this wall pack right here. Got another wall pack over there. I got that 100 here, the 175 there, the two 175s on the pole, the 150 in the background, the 100 right here. There's another 70 watt all the way over there on the right, and so forth on my driveway. Wow, look how bright that is. You can see that compared to the two 175 mercury vapors. I mean, those don't even compare. It's the same wattage. It's about 400 watts if you count for the ballast inefficiency. But this 400 HPS, holy crap. Nice picture there with the moon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know a lot of people who display their lights don't actually show them at nighttime. This one guy has a really big channel. All he does is talk about lights and light bulbs. He has thousands of subscribers, but he never shows them outside. He just turns them on in a room, and you don't actually get to see what these lights are capable of. Wow, look at that. I mean, I can see all the way in the top of the trees. So if I definitely mount this, it's definitely going to have to be pointing further down. So, and I'm definitely going to be pointing it this way because I do have neighbors right over there, unfortunately. Even though I have 14 acres, they subdivided this place pretty badly. That is insane. So sorry about earlier when I was tripping on myself, turning off the lights. You know, this ballast is pretty noisy. Most of my fixtures, pretty much all of the fixtures, once they warm up, the noise goes away. But this one really hums. And it is hot. You can definitely feel the heat coming off from that. It's a really nice fixture. It's solid metal. It's got glass. The reflector is decent. I wish it was a smooth reflector. It's wired up for, you know, all the voltages you can think of. Pretty impressive. Anyway, I won't stretch this video out anymore. Thank you very much.